Signing up for recruitment, I was really nervous as a freshman. I didn't know what to expect, but it was the best decision I've ever made. You find your real family during recruitment, and AKIO was definitely the place for me.
Baby, what's that sound? I make a few steps and I'm falling the ground. It's a long shot, but darling, couldn't love you more. Come on, come on.
And even within AKIO, you have these little subgroups that you can really find a connection with. For example, you have the big and little system where you get a big, and there you go through big little week where they kind of like spoil you with all of this stuff, and then at the end of the week they reveal who they are to you, and then you're kind of adopted into this family. Also, you have your new member class that you will be very close with, and that's another small group within the large organization of AKIO. And you can do different outings with them, and throughout the new member process, you get really close and you do a lot of activities together, and it's just a lot of fun bonding time that you find with one another, and it's a lot of fun.
If we spend the night out, out of the town, if we spend the night out.
Alpha Chi Omega in particular really embraces individuality and really welcomes all of these unique students who have so much to offer, who have different majors, who have different interests, are from different places. You know, every sister you meet has their own story and is just a very real person. And I immediately felt like they wanted to get to know me, and they wanted to share their lives with me as well.
So this fall I was at an Alpha Chi Omega event, and that's when I met Amanda Tien. And I've never met her before, but right when we met, I just found this instant click with her, and she told me about herself and what she does on campus, and I just found that so interesting, and that it made me want to get to know her better. And I just found that if she joined our sisterhood, it would just enrich our diversity and the meaning of AKIO so much more. And now that she's a sister, I just love hanging out with her. I love seeing her. Seeing her just makes my day.
I remember meeting Kathy, and I told her about this culinary magazine that I was starting, and she's like, "Oh my God, I love food." And I was like, "I love food too!" And so it was great, and then I got Kathy to write this article about tea, and it was awesome, and I got to know my new sister right away. So Kathy's great.
Yeah.
Hey baby, what's that sound? I make a few steps and I'm falling the ground. It's a long shot, but darling, couldn't love you more. Come on, come on.
We have small events like a recurring movie night. Sometimes it'll be a game night or a nail polish night. But we also have bigger events like a brunch at the beginning of the semester, a holiday party. We'll sometimes go out in the city like on a karaoke night all together.
If we spend the night out, out of the town, if we spend the night out.
What really made me fall in love with AKIO was I talked to somebody who wasn't really sure about what they were doing, and they had a hard time fitting in at Columbia, and the girls at the women at AKIO really welcomed her in and made her feel at home. That really resonated with me because my sister's kind of like that also, and it just meant a lot to me that this group of women was so welcoming of somebody who was not as open but a really amazing girl.
So one of my favorite parts about AKIO that was kind of unexpected for me was all the academic support that I found. One of my favorite parts is we have study sessions once a week where somebody will bring homemade snacks, and there are lots of funny videos, but also a lot of studying. And it's really helpful for me to be able to talk things out. And one thing that's really cool is that since I'm studying with people who have majors that are different than mine, I'll get a lot of different perspectives, particularly if I'm writing a paper and someone will just suggest something from a different field, that's really interesting. So you end up getting a lot of different perspectives to put into your work. Also, Dawn just made banana bread and it was delicious. One of the reasons that I joined AKIO is that I am pre-med. And sometimes I kind of hide in my little pre-med bubble and get stuck in the library. And I really wanted to have a group of people who would make sure that I like went to nail polish parties and went to study sessions, and were just around people who love me. And it makes everything a lot easier.
Wait, are we supposed to talk about that?
I don't know. That sounds weird to me.
And just getting to know more about every sister makes me a more intellectual and just more diverse person individually. That made no sense.
Sorry. This is really stressful.
No, you're doing well. You're doing
fine.
well.
You're doing
I feel like my face is getting really red.
You can't tell.
Yeah, it looks great.
Okay.
Also, people usually bring delicious snacks to study session.
I'm very interested in, no, that's not I have no interest. I just lied. I'm not really into that.
I don't know. Yes, maybe. I don't know. Should I say other things? Libby, help. The lights are so bright.
But actually, I'm just gonna keep eating this now.
You can. That was great. I
Good.
felt the love.
You felt the love? It's there. It's right here. Oh, I love Columbia, don't you? Columbia in the grass are doing graffiti.
Stay there for like a second. Yeah.
Like an AKO?
Yeah, yeah.
AKO thought.
Perfect.